it was confirmed that Ladybug and Cat Noir's relationship will change in season 4. But how exactly will it change and why will it? Well, I got my theories on that. So if you want to know what they are, watch this video till the end and you'll have your answer. So since the New York special is the newest episode of Miraculous till now, my theory is gonna be mostly based on it. Okay, so in the past season, Ladybug and Cat Noir's relationship didn't just stay the same, it was evolving. In season 1, yes, they were friends, but they were more like partners and teammates. That was mostly their relationship. And in a Miraculous Secrets episode, Cat Noir, as seen by Marinette, she wouldn't even say partner and call him teammate.
He's just my partner. My teammate is what I mean.
And definitely didn't call him friend, even if they were, but they weren't that close friends. Now, this changed in season 2, especially after she realized that his feelings for her are true and he's not just flirting with her, he actually loves her. And that happened in the beginning of season 2, so they had all the season to keep growing closer and closer, and that's what they did. And in season 3, they kept getting closer and closer, and I could really see that in season 3, they were more like best friends, like that's how close they were. So in order for change to happen, it's either them being closer but as in more than friends, or them being more distant. Because if they just keep growing closer but as just friends, it wouldn't be much of a change. Now I really doubt that they will become more distant because there's nothing really that shows to us that this will happen. You may be thinking, just like I thought before, that maybe their fight in the New York special is what lets them be more distant. Like, okay, maybe that just shows they're not gonna keep getting closer and closer because their trust was shaken. But actually, their fight in the New York special helps them in so many different ways. So let's analyze their argument. First, their arguments helped their relationship from Ladybug's point of view grow so much. Now, I'm not gonna talk about any romantic feelings towards him because I already did in Signs on Ladybug's crush on Cat Noir in the New York special video, so after this one you can check it out to see how their fights helped them in a romantic way. With that being said, let's just continue. So their fight is what led to Cat Noir giving up his Miraculous. And Cat Noir giving up his Miraculous meant for Ladybug that it was the last time she'd see him, and that helped her realize how much he's important to her. In past episodes, she knew how much he was important to her and how she really needed him. But she still put Adrien more than him. Desperada shows it a lot, because in Desperada, yes, she realized in the end that she did need Cat Noir, but there was a point where she actually agreed to replace him with Adrien. See what I mean by she knew he was important to her, but now she does even more? Because after what happened in the New York special, I believe there is no way that anything like what happened in Desperada could happen again. And when she was running after Adrien, she said,
I already lost Cat Noir, I can't lose Adrien too!
This shows that to her, Adrien and Cat Noir are now as important as each other. Another thing that shows us how much he realized he's important to her, like so much, is the fact that Ladybug is the one who usually tells Cat Noir to use his brain instead of his heart. She told him that in the episode Ladybug.
Listen to your heart. Oh, listen to your brain.
But in the New York special, Ladybug did the complete opposite. She wasn't gonna transform into Ladybug. She wasn't gonna save the day just because he wasn't with her. Just because she couldn't be Ladybug without him. She literally said that.
I don't know if I can do this. I can't imagine being Ladybug without him.
If she listened to her brain, she would have transformed into Ladybug, even if she said that Cat Noir isn't with her. But she listened to her heart, and didn't transform until Aeon assured to her that she can bring Cat Noir back. That's when she agreed to transform. So yeah, it just helped her realize how much he's important to her, even more than she already did before, which is a lot. Now, this didn't only help their relationship from Ladybug's point of view. The fact that she realized how much he's important to her helped their relationship from Adrien's point of view as well. Because the only reason Adrien agreed to become Cat Noir again and go save the day was because he knew that Ladybug needed him.
Your lady is waiting for you.
And that might give him hope. more hope that he should not give up on Ladybug. Because if he wants our ship to sail, they need not to give up on each other. Now, it was kind of confirmed that Azurigami and Lucanet are official by the end of Season 3, and as I said in another video, I really doubt that Azurigami will last, and for different reasons. But Adrien's feelings for Ladybug could be a part of the reason, even if it's not the only one, it's just a big part of it. So since Ladybug gave him a lot of hope, especially when she hugged him twice and he was twice surprised she did that, and seeing how much he's important to her and all that, with all this hope she gave him, there's a higher chance he will not give up on her, and this will let things end with Kagami. It doesn't necessarily need to be him who breaks up with Kagami because he loves Ladybug. It could be just because Kagami realizes that, dude, you love someone else, wake up. And obviously that someone else is Ladybug. Another thing their fight in the New York Special have the relationship from Adrien's point of view is him being more responsible. Because their fight was caused because he didn't stay in Paris. Now we, the audience, know that it's because he didn't really have a choice. But what made the situation even worse is that when Ladybug was telling him to stay in Paris, he was being so chill about it and joking and all that, and in the end he didn't stay. Which is part of the reason why Ladybug was that mad at him. She didn't know what we, the audience, knew, and he was really acting, jokingly and not really serious when he should have been. So I think that after what happened in the New York Special, Adrien will never let that happen again, so he'll be more serious. Now, by more serious, I don't mean that he will stop making puns and jokes, because we're talking about Cat Noir. He will never stop that. But by more serious, I mean that in situations where he needs to be serious, he is gonna be more serious than he was, in a good way. And that will help their relationship a lot, especially that since Ladybug is now the guardian, she might give him more responsibility by saying how responsible he is even more. By giving him more responsibilities, I mean her giving him a Miraculous, maybe to choose someone or something like that, or just all the things that Master Fu used to make Ladybug responsible of. And since Master Fu is now not Master anymore and just Fu, and Ladybug is the Master, she will give him more responsibility, and Cat Noir's character development could affect Ladynoir's development. Because maybe when Cat Noir become more mature, but in the same time have this, funny side that she really likes about him, with seeing more of him, maybe this will have the relationship in a romantic way, maybe this will let her realize her feelings, or just, her feelings for him will grow, or just they will just get closer. Okay, so the last thing that I think really helps my theory that they will become closer, but as in more than friends in future episodes become even more true, is the spoilers we got for the Awakening movie. Now yes, I know that the movie isn't really canon to the show, it isn't even written by Thomas Astruc, it's written by Jeremy Zag, but they did say that the movie has something to do with the origins and the season 5 finale. And most of the spoiler leaks we got were Ladynoir, like romantic Ladynoir. So maybe, just maybe, those leaks from Ladynoir might be the things that have to do with the season 5 finale. Who knows? But they might have nothing to do with it at all, and yeah, but they might, so let's just hope. The last thing I want to talk about is actually something I did not come up with. I saw it on a comment, not even on my channel, on another video, but to be honest, I really can't remember the video or who wrote the comment, so I'm really sorry. But yeah. So basically, the comment was about Ladybug and Cat Noir's trust, how it has been shaken in the New York Special. The comment said that in Master Fu's letter, he talked about how when, about trusting someone, but even if that trust is broken, it can be, rebuilt and all that, and how that could be a hint as to what happened with Ladybug and Cat Noir in the New York Special. A hint that their trust can be rebuilt and will be rebuilt. Again, I'm really sorry I can't give credit to the person.
Find people to whom you entrust your heart as much as they entrust theirs to you. That trust is sometimes broken, but it can always be restored.
This comment made me extremely happy, and hopefully it also made you happy. And yeah. As you can see, their fight helped them get closer instead of bringing them more distant. And since almost everything that's happening in the show shows that they'll be closer, the higher possibility is them being closer as in more than friend instead of being them more distant. Besides, Ladybug and Cat Noir have a really strong bond, and usually people that have a really strong bond, when they get into arguments or fights, it usually helps them because they always get through it. Also, keep in mind that all that I just said might not happen at the very beginning of season 4. Maybe Marinette will date Luca and Adrien date Kagami in the beginning of season 4, and then when they break up, because, well, we know they will, that's when it will happen. Or maybe Ladybug and Cat Noir being more close is what will lead to their breakups. Who knows? And the spoiler wasn't just that their relationship will change, it was that their relationship will change since she's the new guardian. Now, how can her being the new guardian bring them closer? Well, if she needs advice or all that, she's gonna spend more time with him, which will let them be closer and all that. But it could also let them be more distant, but even if that happens, since things are more professional between them, it will help them realize that they miss each other, each other's company and all that, which will let them be closer, so yeah. Okay, now shout out time. So shout out to Burger, Crystal Tunes, and to, I think the Magical Broom. All three of them post videos, and some of them are about Miraculous, so check them out. Also, shout out to Precious Jade Tampan, though they don't post anything. Thank you for sticking until the end of this 11 minutes long video. Yeah, so tell me in the comments what you thought about it, and click or tap on anything that's on the screen right now to see more of my theories and videos. And if you like them and also like this one, consider subscribing because I will definitely post more. That's it, and see ya!